Turns out the truth is that goldfish have incredible memories. This popular myth of the goldfish forgetting everything in just 3 seconds is surprisingly far from reality. Research reveals that these colorful fish possess remarkable long-term memory capabilities, allowing them to retain information for up to 5 months. In controlled laboratory experiments, scientists have successfully trained goldfish to recognize colors and shapes, push levers for food, and even return at specific times for feeding, demonstrating an impressive sense of time. They can remember their tank mates and even human caregivers, forming associations between people and the rewarding experience of food. When challenged with mazes, goldfish showcase their memory skills by recalling the correct pathways to reach their rewards weeks later. This evidence indicates that goldfish are not the forgetful and simple creatures many believe them to be. Rather, they possess intricate neural processes and show a strong sense of curiosity about their environment. So next time you hear someone joking about a goldfish's short attention span, you can confidently share this fascinating insight. Discover how pro gamers earn big money? Professional gamers, often referred to as pro gamers, have turned their passion for video games into a lucrative career. Competing in massive esports tournaments, they showcase their skills in popular games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and Fortnite. With prize pools that can soar into the millions, the stakes are high, drawing in millions of viewers eager to watch the action unfold. To stay at the top of their game, these athletes train rigorously, often clocking in over 12 hours a day, honing their strategy, teamwork, and reflexes. Their income doesn't just come from winnings. Sponsorships, streaming revenues, and brand endorsements also provide significant financial support. In an industry where talent and dedication meet big rewards, pro gamers are at the forefront of a thrilling, fast-paced competition that captivates audiences worldwide and reshapes the way we view sports. You might be shocked to learn that gladiators rarely died. In ancient Rome, these fierce fighters often battled for survival rather than for ultimate glory in the arena. While many people assume that every gladiatorial fight ended in death, the reality is much different. Gladiators were valuable investments for their owners, who preferred them alive to continue drawing crowds and selling tickets. These fighters trained rigorously and signed contracts, much like today's professional athletes, showcasing their strength, skill, and showmanship. Their combat not only entertained the masses, but also served as a spectacle that could influence public sentiment. Some even gained fame and fanfare that mirrored modern sports heroes. With a mix of artistry and athleticism, gladiators fought in elaborate arenas, often displaying a range of combat styles that captured audiences, proving that survival was sometimes the greatest victory of all. Is it really true that animals have their own tunnels? In the Netherlands, more than 600 small tunnels have been built under highways, specifically for creatures like badgers, frogs, and other wildlife. These cleverly designed passages allow animals to move safely between habitats without the dangers of busy roads. Imagine a badger confidently scurrying through its underground tunnel while cars rush above. This thoughtful engineering reflects a strong commitment to wildlife conservation, showing how humans can coexist with nature. It not only protects various species but also supports biodiversity, helping maintain the balance in ecosystems. By creating these tunnels, the Netherlands is paving the way for more countries to adopt similar wildlife-friendly solutions. Isn't it fascinating how engineering can enhance the lives of so many different animals? Here's a wild fact about women's intestines. Women generally have longer intestines than men, a fascinating evolutionary trait with some funny implications. This difference can contribute to the stereotype that women take more time in the bathroom. The anatomy of our bodies is often influenced by survival needs over the ages, shaping how we digest food and absorb nutrients. For women, having longer intestines might have helped optimize nutrient absorption, especially during times when food was scarce. So the next time you notice a line at the restroom, remember there's a biological reason behind it. This subtle distinction also reflects how human evolution adapts our bodies for varied roles. Isn't it intriguing how something as everyday as bathroom habits can be linked to our evolutionary journey? Let's uncover the truth about vibrant cacti. Did you know that some cacti showcase beautiful, bright flowers, while also playing key roles in our lives? These amazing plants are not only eye-catching, but also versatile. Different cactus species, like the prickly pear, produce flowers that can be used in culinary dishes, adding unique flavors and colors. The pads and fruits of the prickly pear are delicious and nutritious, often used in salads, jellies, and drinks. Beyond the kitchen, certain cacti have a long history of medicinal uses, offering benefits like pain relief and anti-inflammatory properties. Moreover, their natural extracts can be found in cosmetics, providing hydration and nourishment to our skin. Whether admired for their beauty or valued for their practical applications, these resilient plants remind us of nature's creativity and resourcefulness. How many uses can you think of for these incredible cacti? Why does the Chongqing Metro pass through buildings? This fascinating transport system features an unusual route that goes directly through a residential building in the Liziba district of Chongqing, China. Imagine living in a home where the daily hustle and bustle of the metro train is just a few feet away. The elevated train operates much like a monorail, gliding above the streets and through urban landscapes while providing a vital service to commuters. The structure, often referred to as the Chongqing monorail, is an engineering marvel that showcases how cities can creatively adapt to geographical challenges. With hills and rivers complicating traditional rail routes, city planners ingeniously opted to build the line through existing buildings instead. As the train passes through the Liziba building, it offers riders a unique view of everyday life in the bustling district. This unusual design not only symbolizes the innovative spirit of urban planning, but also highlights how infrastructure can blend with residential life, making it a striking example of modern engineering. Have you ever thought about living so close to a train line? Ever wondered about Hmong wedding traditions? In Hmong culture, there's a fascinating custom that highlights the groom's commitment and adaptability following the wedding ceremony. Instead of heading straight to his own home, the groom stays with his bride's family for a while. This period is not just a time to relax, it's an opportunity for him to show his dedication, hard work, and sense of responsibility. During this stay, the groom engages in various daily activities such as working in the fields, tending to livestock, and participating in household chores. This practice allows him to bond with his in-laws and proves that he is ready to support his new family. This unique tradition underscores the values of teamwork and perseverance, reflecting the community's deep-rooted beliefs about family support and cohesion. It also symbolizes the beginning of the groom's responsibilities as a husband, showcasing not only his skills, but also his respect for his wife's family. In a world that's constantly changing, these traditions offer a beautiful glimpse into the significance of family and commitment in Hmong society. Here's a wild fact about the Philippine clouded rat. This impressive rodent, native to the island of Luzon, can grow up to 30 inches long and weigh over 5.5 pounds. Imagine a creature that large scurrying through the trees. With its dense, colorful fur, the clouded rat has developed an excellent camouflage strategy, blending seamlessly into the lush greenery of its mountainous forest habitat. These fascinating animals prefer a solitary lifestyle, venturing out mainly at night to search for food. Their diet consists primarily of plants, making them herbivores in a world where many species hunt for meat. The clouded rat's unique adaptations not only help it survive in the wild, but also illustrate the incredible diversity of life found in the Philippines. Sadly, their habitats are threatened by deforestation and human activities, which makes understanding and protecting these creatures crucial. So next time you think about unique animals, remember the Philippine clouded rat and the wonders of its natural world. Did you know that the bee hummingbird is tiny yet mighty? This incredible bird, native to Cuba, is the world's smallest, measuring just 2.2 inches from beak to tail and weighing less than a dime. Imagine something so small buzzing around our world with incredible energy. Despite its size, the bee hummingbird has a huge appetite, visiting over 1,500 flowers every day to sip on their sweet nectar. To keep its rapid energy levels up, it flaps its tiny wings up to 80 times a second, creating a mesmerizing blur of motion. This tiny avian marvel not only captivates bird lovers, but also plays a crucial role in pollination, helping plants reproduce as it flits from flower to flower. The bee hummingbird exemplifies how even the smallest creatures can have a big impact on the ecosystem. Isn't it amazing to think about how such a small bird can contribute so much to the environment? Hard to believe, but dogs ride a school bus. In Oregon, a unique doggy daycare is shaking up how our furry friends get their daily adventure. Imagine a brightly painted school bus, but instead of kids, it's filled with wagging tails and happy barks. This clever idea ensures that pups can travel safely and in style to their daycare, allowing owners peace of mind while they work. Upon picking up the dogs, the bus makes stops at various homes, where it enthusiastically welcomes each canine passenger aboard. With the bus featuring specially designed seats and safety measures, these dogs enjoy a comfortable ride, free from any worries. This innovative facility not only prioritizes the pet's safety, but also transforms the daily routine into a fun and social experience. Who wouldn't want to travel to daycare with a bunch of furry pals? Isn't it amazing how creative solutions can make pet care even more enjoyable? Is it really true that Tartu has a soup city? Nestled in Estonia, the Supelin neighborhood earns this quirky nickname because its streets celebrate various ingredients. Imagine living on Carrot Street or strolling down Potato Street, where the very essence of cooking fills the air. This bohemian area isn't just about street names. It bursts with vibrant street art and murals that display real recipes, bringing a creative twist to everyday life. Food festivals are a regular occurrence where locals and visitors alike gather to enjoy delicious dishes inspired by these colorful streets. The blend of art and culinary inspiration makes Supelin a unique cultural hotspot, reflecting a playful yet genuine appreciation for food. You'll find everything from whimsical designs to informative murals, showcasing how community and cuisine overlap. Whether you're an art lover, a foodie, or just curious about this unusual place, Supelin offers an engaging experience that connects people through the joy of good food and visual creativity. Why not plan a visit and see this artistic soup pot for yourself? Did you know bananas have unique names and uses? A bunch of bananas is called a hand, while each individual banana is referred to as a finger. Isn't that quirky? But it gets even more fascinating. Botanically speaking, bananas are classified as berries, which might surprise you. They're packed with potassium, a vital mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and keeps your heart and muscles functioning properly. When it comes to taste and popularity, the Cavendish banana steals the show as the most widely consumed variety worldwide. However, its genetic uniformity is a double-edged sword. It makes the Cavendish more at risk for pests and diseases, endangering this beloved fruit. So the next time you peel a banana, remember that it's more than just a snack. It's a berry with a unique name and a story that highlights the importance of biodiversity in agriculture. Imagine what it would mean for us if the Cavendish were to disappear. With such a widespread love for this fruit, are we doing enough to protect it? Did you know that seahorse dads carry babies? In the underwater realm of seahorses, traditional gender roles take a remarkable twist, as it's the male who becomes pregnant. After a captivating mating dance, the female seahorse deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, a unique chamber located on his abdomen. This pouch serves as a safe haven where the male fertilizes the eggs and nurtures them for several weeks. During this incubation period, the male carefully regulates temperature, oxygen flow, and salinity, ensuring the developing embryos thrive. His dedication doesn't stop there. He also protects the tiny seahorses from potential predators and must contract in a series of labor-like movements to release fully formed young into the ocean. This extraordinary example of true male pregnancy is unique in the animal kingdom, prompting fascination among scientists. Historically, ancient Asian cultures viewed seahorses as symbols of protection and good fortune, likely influenced by their unusual parenting habits. Biologists continue to study these fascinating creatures to better understand reproductive biology and the diverse adaptations of life on Earth. In the world of seahorses, fatherhood showcases an unparalleled level of commitment. Here's what actually happens when blogs change lives. The term blog was first used in 1997, coming from the words weblog. This new platform quickly gained popularity as a way for people to share thoughts, ideas, and experiences online. Over the years, blogs have evolved into a dynamic tool for communication and personal expression. They allow anyone with an internet connection to voice their opinions, showcase their creativity, and connect with audiences worldwide. From cooking to travel, technology to personal finance, there's a blog for just about every interest. Bloggers can build communities, influence trends, and even spark social movements, showcasing how anyone can be a storyteller in the digital age. So whether you're seeking advice or simply enjoying someone's journey, blogs have transformed how we consume and share information. What will you write about today? Surprisingly, Buddha faced a dangerous dinner choice. This intriguing aspect of his life involves his last meal, which, according to legend, may have contained spoiled pork or even poisonous mushrooms. Offered by a blacksmith, this meal serves as a reminder that even the most enlightened figures are not shielded from misfortune, particularly when it comes to food. The tale highlights the unpredictability of life, illustrating that even a revered figure like Buddha could encounter dangerous situations. In many cultures, tales of last meals often carry deep meanings, which can symbolize life's fleeting nature or the unpredictable circumstances we all face. It shows us that practicing mindfulness is vital, even in seemingly mundane moments like eating. So while Buddha's teachings emphasize enlightenment and wisdom, this story points to the relatable human experience of making choices, sometimes with unexpected consequences. What lessons can we draw from Buddha's last meal? Let's uncover the truth about Clive Wearing's memory. Clive Wearing is a British musician with an extraordinary and heartbreaking condition. After suffering from herpes encephalitis in 1985, his brain was severely damaged, particularly in areas crucial for memory. As a result, he lives with a unique form of amnesia that resets his memory every 20 seconds. This means Clive is constantly trapped in a moment where he believes he has just woken up from a coma, unable to remember events or recognize loved ones for more than a brief moment. His wife, Deborah Waring, is one of the few constants in his life, often reminding him of who she is and their shared history. Despite his condition, Clive can still play the piano beautifully, showcasing how talent can sometimes shine through, even in the toughest circumstances. What is it like to live in a world where each moment feels brand new? Ever wonder why Monopoly prices never change? The property values on the Monopoly board have stayed the same since the game first hit shelves in 1935. That means, despite how much the cost of living has increased in the real world, players can still buy Boardwalk for just $400, just like in the original game. It's a fascinating choice that reflects the game's design, keeping it simple and accessible over decades. This consistency allows players of all ages, from kids to grandparents, to enjoy the game without worrying about fluctuating prices. Interestingly, while the values remain fixed, the game has seen various additions and theme versions, adapting to modern culture. Yet the classic properties remain untouched, making Monopoly a nostalgic trip back to simpler times and a fun way to see how much our world has changed over the years. Why do you think these values have stayed the same? What if I told you about Plant a Flower Day? Every year on March 12th, this special day reminds us of the importance of nature and encourages everyone to plant flowers. Why not celebrate by giving back to our planet? Planting flowers not only beautifies our surroundings but also supports local ecosystems. Flowers attract pollinators like bees and butterflies, which are crucial for the environment. You can plant flowers in your garden, community spaces, or even in pots on your balcony. This simple act helps create homes for wildlife and improves air quality. Plus, it's a fun and creative way to connect with family, friends, and neighbors. So grab some seeds or seedlings, dig in the dirt, and let your creativity bloom. Whether you're an experienced gardener or a novice, every flower counts in our mission to create a greener world. Are you ready to make a difference? Believe it or not, Quechua connects cultures in South America. This remarkable indigenous language is spoken across various countries, including Peru, Bolivia, Ecuador, and Colombia. Quechua isn't just a means of communication, it's a living testament to the rich cultural heritage of the Andean region. With its roots tracing back thousands of years, Quechua is deeply intertwined with the traditions, beliefs, and history of the indigenous peoples. As a language, it has many dialects, each reflecting local customs and ways of life. Today, despite challenges from globalization and declining numbers of speakers, efforts are being made to revitalize Quechua, such as bilingual education programs and cultural events that celebrate its importance. Interestingly, Quechua has influenced Spanish in the region. Many everyday words like papa, potato, and guagua, baby, come from it. By learning about Quechua, we not only discover a language but also enrich our understanding of identity and heritage in South America. Isn't it amazing how language can reflect such diverse stories? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Texas lacked an official flag. For nearly 60 years, the state operated without one. Instead of an official banner, Texans used the Lone Star flag informally, and this simple design quickly became a powerful symbol of Texas identity. The Lone Star represents independence and pride, reflecting the bold and informal spirit of the people who call Texas home. During those decades without a formal flag, the Lone Star flag was seen at government events, on buildings, and in homes, showcasing Texas's unique character. It resonated deeply with the citizens, who embraced it as a representation of their fighting spirit and rich history. Finally, in 1911, the Texas legislature officially adopted the current state flag. But the legacy of the Lone Star flag remains in the hearts of many. Isn't it fascinating how a simple flag can embody such a strong sense of identity? Meet the first all-white panda discovered in Sichuan. This incredible creature, spotted in the Balan National Nature Reserve, is capturing the hearts and imaginations of scientists and animal lovers alike. Unlike typical giant pandas recognizable by their distinctive black and white fur, this albino panda boasts completely white fur, a rarity that makes its discovery even more special. Albino animals lack melanin, which gives color to their fur and skin, leading to unique features and sometimes health challenges. Recent photos of this charming panda have gone viral, highlighting its striking appearance and drawing attention to conservation efforts. With only about 1,800 giant pandas remaining in the wild, every sighting is precious, especially one as unusual as this. Conservationists are hopeful that this remarkable panda will inspire greater awareness and support for wildlife preservation in its native habitat. As we learn more about this rare panda and its behaviors, we also gain insight into the broader ecological challenges facing giant pandas today. What other surprises await us in the world of wildlife? What if Atlantis is more than just a legend? For centuries, the story of Atlantis has captured our imagination, drawing people into a world of mystery and adventure. First described by the ancient philosopher Plato, this fabled island boasted incredible wealth and advanced technology before mysteriously disappearing into the ocean. Theories about its location pop up like beach umbrellas from the Mediterranean to Antarctica. Despite numerous archaeological findings that hint at advanced ancient civilizations, none have provided definitive proof of Atlantis' existence. Each new discovery, whether it's a sunken city or ancient maps, ignites fresh speculation and excitement. Some believe these ruins could be remnants of Plato's imaginative tale, while others think they might be echoes of real, lost civilizations. Have archaeologists simply been looking in the wrong places? And as we continue to explore the depths of our oceans and the myths of our past, could Atlantis still hide beneath the waves, waiting to be uncovered? The allure of the unknown remains as strong as ever, inviting us to wonder whether this lost paradise is merely fantasy or a history waiting to be revealed. Let's uncover the truth about lemons and strawberries. Contrary to popular belief, lemons actually contain more sugar than strawberries, which might surprise many fruit lovers. When you bite into a lemon, its sour and tangy flavor quickly takes over your taste buds, making it hard to notice the sweetness hiding beneath its surface. Lemons have about 2 to 3 grams of sugar per 100 grams, while strawberries have around 6 to 7 grams. This striking contrast shows how flavor perceptions can be misled by taste. Fruits have complex flavor profiles combining sweetness, tartness, and even bitterness, which can be influenced by factors like ripeness and growing conditions. So the next time you enjoy a slice of lemon or a bowl of strawberries, Remember that flavor is more than just sweetness. How many other fruits hide surprising secrets like this one? Is it really true that rock operas began with SF Sorrow? This iconic album, released in the 1960s by the British band The Pretty Things, is celebrated as the first rock opera. Combining captivating storytelling with edgy rock music, SF Sorrow transformed the musical landscape. Rather than just a collection of songs, it presented a cohesive narrative, taking listeners on an emotional journey. The album delves into the life of a character named Sorrow, exploring themes of love, loss, and existential angst, all set against a backdrop of innovative instrumentation and psychedelic sounds. This groundbreaking approach paved the way for future artists like The Who and Pink Floyd, who would also embrace storytelling in their music. SF Sorrow showed the world that rock could be more than just entertainment. It could be art. Are you ready to dive into this revolutionary album's profound impact? Is it really true that Enceladus is a water wonder? In 2023, the James Webb Space Telescope made a stunning discovery by capturing an eruption of water vapor from a geyser on Saturn's intriguing moon, Enceladus. This geyser blasted water 6,000 miles into space, revealing just how dynamic this icy moon can be. Scientists believe that these eruptions play a crucial role in contributing material to Saturn's stunning rings. The water vapor from Enceladus isn't just a spectacular sight, it also contains vital information about the moon's subsurface ocean. Exploring this watery world helps researchers understand the potential for life beyond Earth and the complexities of our solar system. As they continue to study this fascinating moon, the question of how else Enceladus might surprise us remains. Who wouldn't be excited about learning more about this remarkable celestial body? Is it really true that Beyoncé almost wrote for Shania Twain? The fascinating story behind Beyoncé's hit song, Irreplaceable, reveals how a potential star collaboration changed the music landscape. Originally penned for country superstar Shania Twain, the song features the now iconic line, "To the left, to the left." When Twain decided not to record it, the track found a new life on Beyoncé's album, B-Day. This decision turned out to be a game changer, as Irreplaceable quickly soared to the top of charts around the globe. With its catchy melody and empowering theme, the song resonated deeply with fans, turning it into an anthem of self-worth and independence. Beyoncé's distinctive voice and style breathed new energy into the track, making it undeniably hers. The transition from a country ballad destined for Twain to a pop classic highlights how the creative process in music can lead to unexpected yet thrilling results. Would a Shania version have captured hearts just as powerfully? Did you know about the shocking solar ejection in 1859? In that year, a powerful solar storm, known as the Carrington event, unleashed a massive ejection of plasma and magnetic fields from the sun. This burst of energy traveled toward Earth, impacting our planet's magnetic field. The results were dramatic. Telegraph systems across the globe faced severe disruptions. Some operators even reported electric shocks, while others saw sparks flying from their equipment, leading to chaotic scenes in telegraph offices. The auroras were stunning too. People in places as far as Hawaii and Cuba experienced bright, colorful lights painting the night sky. This event was the first recorded instance of space weather affecting human technology. Today, we know that such solar storms can have serious consequences for modern technology, potentially disrupting satellites, power grids, and communications. With our increasing reliance on technology, understanding these solar events has never been more important. What if another powerful solar storm struck today? Believe it or not, chip cards date back decades. The idea of using smart technology in credit and debit cards originated in the 1980s, but it wasn't until the late 1990s that EMV technology truly took off. EMV stands for Europay, MasterCard, and Visa, the trio of developers responsible for this innovation. The main reason for introducing chip cards was to enhance security during financial transactions, making it much harder for fraudsters to clone cards. Unlike traditional magnetic stripe cards that can easily be copied, chip cards generate a unique code for each transaction. This means that even if a thief could capture the data, they wouldn't be able to use it a second time. Today, you'll find these chip cards in wallets all around the world, enabling contactless payments and adding an extra layer of safety to your spending. Isn't it fascinating how a simple card can protect your hard-earned money? Dive into the mystery of the Great Blue Hole. This incredible natural wonder, located off the coast of Belize, is more than just a stunning sight. It's an enormous underwater sinkhole that measures around 1,000 feet across and plunges over 400 feet deep. Known for its mesmerizing blue color and unique circular shape, the Great Blue Hole attracts divers from all over the world, eager to explore its enchanting underwater landscape. Home to a variety of marine life, including colorful coral reefs, sharks, and other fascinating creatures, this geological marvel offers adventure seekers a thrilling experience like no other. As part of the Belize Barrier Reef Reserve System, it was named a UNESCO World Heritage Site due to its ecological significance. If you've ever dreamed of diving into an underwater paradise, this is the place to be. So are you ready to explore the mysteries waiting beneath the surface? Why exactly does your face reveal your wealth? A fascinating study from the University of Toronto in 2018 suggests that our facial features can reveal more about our socioeconomic status than we might think. Researchers found that by examining grayscale photos of people's faces, observers could accurately guess their economic standing with an impressive 68% accuracy. This eye-opening result indicates that our life experiences and well-being may subtly shape our facial traits over time. For example, features like smile lines, skin texture, and even the overall expression can act like invisible signals, telling a story about our background and lifestyle. Think about it. Your face is not just a reflection of your individuality, but also a canvas that tells the world about your circumstances. So the next time you look in the mirror, consider how much your face portrays about your life journey. Could your expressions be revealing hidden truths? Here's a wild fact about dark chocolate. A large study found that individuals who consume dark chocolate are less likely to experience depression. Researchers believe this delicious treat holds some surprising secrets. Dark chocolate is rich in compounds called flavonoids, which can boost mood by helping the brain release feel-good chemicals like serotonin. Enjoying a small piece of dark chocolate not only satisfies your sweet tooth, but might also improve your overall mental health. Furthermore, the antioxidants in dark chocolate can combat stress, which is a major contributor to depression. Imagine indulging in a tasty dessert that could help lift your spirits. Of course, moderation is key since chocolate is calorie-dense, and enjoying too much can lead to other health issues. The good news is that a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to feel guilty about treating yourself. Next time you're feeling down, consider reaching for a dark chocolate bar. Your mood might just thank you. Are you ready to dive into this chocolatey solution? Here's what actually happens when chimpanzees drink alcohol. In the forests of West Africa, wild chimpanzees engage in a fascinating behavior that closely mirrors our human love for a good drink. These clever primates have been spotted consuming fermented palm sap, a natural form of alcohol that can give them a light buzz. Using chewed leaves as sponges, they soak up the sweet, frothy liquid and often return to the same trees, knowing exactly where to find their favorite sips. This behavior not only highlights their intelligence, but also raises questions about the social dynamics at play. Are chimpanzees enjoying these drinks together? Do they experience similar effects like humans do after a few drinks? Since they can sometimes show signs of mild intoxication, it seems they might indulge not just for hydration, but for a little fun too. It's a remarkable example of how closely related we are to our primate cousins. Is it really true that NYC beats Paris in French food? You might be surprised to learn that New York City boasts more French restaurants than the famed culinary capital of Paris. This intriguing fact showcases not just NYC's love for French cuisine, but also its vibrant and diverse culinary scene. With neighborhoods like the Upper East Side and Greenwich Village brimming with charming bistros and upscale eateries, diners can savor everything from delicate pastries to exquisite coq au vin without stepping foot on a plane. The city's multicultural fabric allows chefs to blend traditional French techniques with local ingredients and flavors, creating an exciting dining experience. Whether you're indulging in a freshly baked croissant or a classic French onion soup, it's clear that New York City has embraced French cuisine in a way that's both authentic and innovative. So the next time you're craving a taste of France, remember you might find it right in the heart of NYC. Did you know that M&M has a pasta sauce? This quirky product is called Mom's Spaghetti, and it's inspired by a famous line from Eminem's hit song, Lose Yourself. The phrase captures the essence of nostalgia and comfort, conjuring up images of cozy family dinners. Released in 2022, the sauce quickly became a talking point among fans of M&M and food lovers alike. Made with a blend of tomatoes, spices, and love, Mom's Spaghetti aims to offer a delicious twist on traditional pasta sauce. What might surprise you even more is M&M's involvement in a charitable initiative. Part of the proceeds from each jar goes toward feeding those in need. So whether you're a die-hard M&M fan or just love a good pasta sauce, this unique blend is worth a try. Why not grab a jar and see if it lives up to the hype? Guess what really drives nuclear fission? Lise Meitner played a crucial role in uncovering the secrets of nuclear fission, a groundbreaking process that not only powers atomic bombs, but also provides energy for countless homes and industries worldwide. In the early 20th century, while working with her male colleague Otto Hahn, Meitner's keen insights and calculations uncovered the process through which atomic nuclei can split apart, releasing vast amounts of energy. Despite her instrumental contributions, it was Hahn who received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1944, leaving Meitner without the recognition she truly deserved. In a delightful gesture of acknowledgement, however, scientists later named the element Meitnerium-MT in her honor. This oversight highlights the challenges women faced in science, yet Meitner's legacy continues to inspire future generations in the fields of physics and chemistry. Isn't it time we celebrate all pioneers equally? Did you know Coca-Cola bought a bunch of URLs? In 2013, the iconic beverage company decided to get creative with its marketing. Coca-Cola purchased all possible website URLs that began with AR, followed by up to 62 H's. This bold move was part of a digital campaign specifically designed to connect with younger audiences who thrive on interactive experiences. By investing in these quirky URLs, Coca-Cola showed they understood the importance of engaging consumers, especially through fun and innovative content. The campaign featured animated games and various interactive elements that encourage participation and excitement. Although these websites are no longer active today, the strategy behind the purchase highlighted how brands are willing to explore unconventional methods to reach their target demographics. It raises an interesting question. How far will companies go to capture the attention of younger consumers in a digital world? Coca-Cola's playful approach shows that even the biggest brands can think outside the box. Here's what actually happens when love blooms. A man in China took romance to a whole new level by creating a stunning dress made of thousands of red roses for his girlfriend. Imagine the petals swirling around her as she walked. This extravagant gesture not only showcased his deep affection, but also transformed a simple proposal into a memorable occasion. Flowers symbolize love, and by using red roses, he emphasized the passion behind his feelings. The sheer sight of that floral masterpiece likely played a significant role in her decision to say yes. It's a reminder that grand romantic gestures can leave a lasting impression. After all, who wouldn't feel special wrapped in a gown made of thousands of beautiful blooms? This event sparks curiosity about how creativity and romance intertwine in relationships. What are some other unique proposal ideas that could capture someone's heart? Hard to believe, but you can't sneeze while sleeping. Have you ever wondered why sneezing, that common reflex, doesn't interrupt our dreams? Well, scientists discovered a fascinating protective mechanism in our brains. When we sleep, a part of the brain called the medulla inhibits the sneeze reflex. This means that even if dust or allergens irritate our nasal passages, our brain prevents us from waking up just because of a minor annoyance. Imagine being in the middle of a cozy dream about flying, only to be jolted awake by an unwanted sneeze. Thanks to this clever adaptation, our bodies ensure uninterrupted sleep, allowing us to recover and recharge. It's a smart survival strategy. After all, Getting a good night's rest is crucial for overall health. So next time you hear someone sneeze, you might just appreciate the magic of our brains that keeps that reflex at bay during sleep. Isn't it amazing how our bodies protect us in so many ways? Did you know pizza's roots go back thousands of years? The delicious dish we love today actually has a fascinating history. While modern pizza, with its signature tomato sauce and gooey cheese, originated in Naples, Italy, the idea of flatbreads topped with various ingredients dates back to ancient times. Egyptians, Greeks, and Persians all enjoyed their own versions of these early pizzas. For example, the Greeks made a flatbread called plakos, topped with herbs, onions, and garlic. In Persia, soldiers used flatbreads as plates to hold their meals. These ancient cultures paved the way for what we now recognize as pizza. The combination of bread and toppings evolved, and in the late 18th century, the classic Neapolitan pizza was born, with fresh tomatoes and mozzarella brought together to create a timeless favorite. So next time you enjoy a slice, remember that its story stretches back to ancient civilizations. Is it really true that tuna brings big bucks? At the iconic Tsukiji market in Tokyo, something extraordinary happens every morning. A thrilling bluefin tuna auction. Here, chefs and restaurateurs gather to bid fiercely on the freshest and finest tuna. These fish are not just any ordinary catch. They are highly valued for their rich flavor and tender texture, which many believe to be unmatched. The excitement builds as each tuna is displayed, showcasing its size and quality. Bidding wars often escalate, leading to astonishing prices that can reach tens of thousands of dollars. What's behind this crazy demand? Economically, bluefin tuna is a delicacy in sushi restaurants worldwide, especially in Japan. This market is a vibrant hub where tradition meets modern culinary art. Just imagine tasting a slice of the tuna that was auctioned just hours before. Are you ready to dive into the fascinating world of Tsukuji's tuna auctions? Prepare to be amazed by hydrogen fuel cells. These remarkable devices generate electricity through a simple reaction between hydrogen and oxygen, creating water and heat as the only byproducts. This process not only produces clean energy, but also helps reduce harmful emissions, making hydrogen fuel cells a game changer in the fight against climate change. Imagine a car that runs on hydrogen, releasing only water vapor instead of pollution. Besides transportation, these fuel cells can also power homes and industries, offering a versatile solution for sustainable energy needs. With advancements in technology, hydrogen fuel cells are becoming more efficient and affordable, opening doors to a future powered by clean energy. So will we see a shift from traditional fossil fuels to this innovative energy source in our daily lives? Did you know that ants can get lost together? This fascinating yet tragic event is known as an ant mill. It happens when a group of ants, energetically following their leader back to the nest after a successful food hunt, becomes disoriented. If the leader ant strays off course, the entire group can unwittingly enter a circular path, continuously following one another in a loop. This spiral journey can go on for hours, often leading to the exhaustion and eventual death of many ants caught in the cycle. Imagine a tight-knit team, all working hard but unfortunately getting lost while trying to stay together. Ant mills showcase how important navigation and communication are in nature. These tiny creatures rely heavily on pheromones, chemical signals that guide them, and when that signal gets disrupted, chaos ensues. Watching this unfold shows how even the smallest animals can form complex social behaviors. Ever thought about how belief can heal us? The placebo effect is a fascinating phenomenon where people experience actual health improvements after receiving a treatment that has no active ingredients, essentially a sugar pill or saline solution. Imagine visiting a doctor, receiving a pill, and feeling better just because you believe it will work. This effect highlights how powerful our minds can be when it comes to our health. Studies have shown that this mental state can trigger real physiological changes in the body. For instance, a person may feel less pain or have improved mood simply because of their expectation of relief. Researchers have explored the placebo effect extensively in clinical trials, often comparing it with the results from actual medications. This intriguing phenomenon encourages us to consider the role of expectation in our well-being. It's not just about the medicine, but also about what we believe it can do for us. Could harnessing the power of belief lead to innovative treatments in the future? Here's a wild fact about cholesterol in your brain. Recent research has flipped the script on the idea that cholesterol is always harmful. Surprisingly, 25% of the cholesterol in your body resides in your brain. This isn't just some insignificant detail. Cholesterol is essential for many critical functions. It helps maintain the strength and flexibility of cell membranes, allowing brain cells to communicate effectively. Plus, cholesterol acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your brain from damage caused by harmful molecules. But that's not all. Cholesterol also plays a vital role in producing hormones like estrogen and testosterone, which are crucial for various bodily functions. This new understanding invites us to rethink our relationship with cholesterol, shedding light on its importance rather than just labeling it as the bad guy. Can you believe that something often viewed as a villain has such a heroic role in our brains? Uncover the beauty of the Beach of Love. Tucked away in a stunning underwater crater, this secret gem can only be reached by swimming through a narrow, enchanting tunnel. Imagine taking a dip in the turquoise waters and emerging to find a breathtaking white sand beach framed by towering rocky walls and an open sky above. This magical place isn't just a natural wonder. It has a fascinating history linked to military explosions from decades ago, which carved this unique landscape. When you step onto the soft sand, it's as if you've entered a hidden paradise, untouched by the troubles of the outside world. Visitors describe the experience as surreal, with the stark contrast between the vibrant ocean and the serene beach creating an unforgettable scene. Whether you're an adventure seeker looking for a thrilling swim or simply hoping to relax in a stunning location, the Beach of Love offers a perfect escape. So why not consider adding this hidden treasure to your travel bucket list? Did you know some babies are born with teeth? This surprising phenomenon, known as natal teeth, occurs in about 1 in every 2,000 births. These teeth are different from the typical baby teeth that usually come in around 6 months of age. Natal teeth can actually be present in the newborn's mouth at birth or can appear shortly afterward. They often emerge from the gum line, catching parents and medical professionals off guard. While these tiny teeth might seem like a curious rarity, they can also come with challenges. For example, they may need to be removed if they're loose or causing discomfort for the baby. Interestingly, natal teeth are more common in certain cultures and can sometimes be associated with other health conditions. Regardless, every baby is unique, and these little pearly whites certainly add a distinct twist to their arrival. What if I told you about an exciting project? The project team, featuring Simon P.A. and Nicholas Gottlieb, is hard at work in Canal, tackling various challenges along the way. One major hurdle they face is the tight timeline for completing textile work, which adds pressure to their innovative plans. Despite this, the team is brimming with creativity and passion for their mission. What's more, they expect to involve around 1.2 million people in this initiative, but that number is flexible and could grow even larger. This level of engagement opens up tremendous opportunities for community participation and input, making the project both dynamic and inclusive. By collaborating with such a vast population, Simon, Nicholas, and their team aim to reflect the diverse voices and needs of the community in their final design. How will this large-scale endeavor unfold as the team navigates these challenges? Did you know that the letter J is missing from the periodic table? It's true. This interesting fact highlights a unique quirk in how scientists name elements. The periodic table, which organizes all known chemical elements, uses symbols derived from their names, often based on their Latin roots. As it turns out, none of these symbols include the letter J. This absence might seem surprising, considering how important the letter is in everyday language and its frequent use in many other scientific contexts. Some elements like iodine, I, and gold, AU, have symbols that seem to skip over J entirely. This peculiarity even leads to a fun trivia question. Can you name any element symbol that contains the letter J? If you think about it, the reason for this gap is not just a random coincidence, but reflects the historical development of chemical nomenclature. How fascinating is that? What if I told you Yuzcar is the Smurf village? This charming town in Spain initially aimed to return to its traditional white houses after a promotional campaign featuring the beloved blue characters. However, the locals had a change of heart. They decided to embrace the vibrant blue color that transformed their village into a real-life Smurf paradise. With its stunning views of the surrounding mountains and charming architecture, Yuzcar became a popular destination for tourists eager to capture their own magical moments. The residents voted to keep the blue, officially designating their home as the Smurf Village, celebrating not only their unique identity, but also the joy it brings to visitors. Now the village buzzes with excitement, hosting Smurf-themed events and drawing fans of all ages. Tourists can stroll through the colorful streets, take photos, and even enjoy local delicacies in a whimsical setting. Yuzcar serves as a fantastic example of how community spirit can transform a place and create a fun atmosphere that appeals to everyone, proving that sometimes change can be truly wonderful. Prepare to be amazed by Picasso's artistic genius. Did you know that Pablo Picasso created over 50,000 works of art in his impressive lifetime? This remarkable Spanish painter, sculptor, and printmaker dived into almost every medium you can think of, including paintings, drawings, sculptures, ceramics, and prints. His creativity didn't just shine in one style. He constantly experimented with different techniques and forms, which makes him a pivotal figure in modern art. From the iconic blue and rose periods to his groundbreaking contributions to Cubism, Picasso's work reflects not just his personal evolution, but also the broader trends of 20th century art. His ability to innovate and redefine what art could be is what sets him apart. So whether you're gazing at a vivid painting or a striking sculpture, you're experiencing the extraordinary legacy of Picasso, a true master of artistic expression. Guess what really drives Mauna Kea's height? This stunning volcano, known as Hawaii's sleeping giant, reaches a mind-blowing 33,000 feet from the ocean floor to its summit. While only 1,300 feet peak above the waves, its incredible underground base makes it the tallest mountain on Earth when measured from base to peak, even taller than Mount Everest by over a mile. Mauna Kea isn't just impressive for its height, it also plays a vital role in Hawaiian culture and astronomy. The mountain's summit is home to world-class observatories, taking advantage of its high altitude and clear skies for stargazing. The unique environment supports rare plants and animals, making it an ecological treasure. Hiking up Mauna Kea offers breathtaking views and a chance to experience the serene beauty of the Hawaiian landscape. So next time you think of tall mountains, remember that Mauna Kea's true height lies hidden beneath the ocean's surface. Explore Munich's amazing journey from monks to metropolis. Munich, Germany, wasn't always the thriving city it is today. It began as a small settlement created by monks in the early Middle Ages, specifically around the year 1158. These monks set up a simple community near the banks of the Isar River, which, thanks to its strategic location and fertile land, attracted more people over the years. As trade routes expanded and the region flourished, Munich transformed dramatically. By the late 19th century, it became one of Germany's major urban centers, with a population surpassing 1 million. This growth showcases how communities evolve over time in response to various factors, such as economic opportunities and cultural exchanges. Today, Munich is famed for its rich history, stunning architecture, and vibrant cultural scene, including Oktoberfest, which attracts millions every year. The story of Munich serves as a perfect example of how a tiny settlement can blossom into a bustling metropolis, reflecting the dynamic nature of human development. Isn't it fascinating to see how a simple monks community paved the way for such a lively city? Believe it or not, Nike started as Blue Ribbon Sports. In 1964, Phil Knight embarked on an entrepreneurial adventure that would change the sports industry forever. Initially, he distributed Japanese sports shoes, which caught the attention of athletes in the United States. This venture took off as Phil recognized a gap in the market for high-quality athletic footwear. However, in 1971, the company underwent a significant transformation. Phil and his team decided to rebrand as Nike, inspired by the Greek goddess of victory, highlighting their ambition to dominate the sports market. This change wasn't just about a new name, it symbolized a bold vision for the future of sports. Nike quickly became synonymous with athletic excellence, thanks to innovative designs and powerful marketing campaigns. Today, it stands as one of the world's leading sports brands, inspiring athletes of all levels. Phil Knight's journey teaches us that great ideas often start small, but with passion and vision, they can grow into something monumental. Isn't that an inspiring tale? Prepare to be amazed by paper and the moon. Imagine folding a simple piece of paper just 42 times. It sounds unbelievable, right? But if you could manage to do it, the result would create a stack so tall it could reach the moon. This mind-blowing scenario showcases the magic of exponential growth. Each time you fold the paper, you're not just adding a bit of thickness, you're doubling its size. Starting from a mere fraction of a millimeter, by the time you reach that 42-second fold, you've created something astronomical. Exponential growth is a fascinating concept that applies not just to paper, but in many areas of life, like population growth and technology advances. It can be tough to grasp at first because our brains don't naturally think in such enormous leaps. Yet this paper folding exercise is a fantastic way to visualize how quickly things can grow when the right conditions are applied. So next time you grab a piece of paper, think about its potential to reach the stars, or rather the moon. This might surprise you. We shed skin constantly. Every minute, our bodies discard over 30,000 dead skin cells, a number that really adds up. In fact, by the time you finish reading this fact, you could have left behind enough skin to form a tiny ghost version of yourself. Our skin is like a protective shield, constantly renewing itself to keep us healthy. As we age, our skin rejuvenates less effectively, leading to the visible signs of aging. Think about the last time you noticed dry skin. That's a sign of dead skin not shedding as it should. This fascinating process helps prevent locks of bacteria and allows for new skin cells to take center stage. So the next time you feel a bit of flakiness, remember your body is just busy doing its job of keeping you safe, even if it means being a bit ghostly at times. Surprisingly, excessive screen time harms your eyes. Spending too much time staring at screens can lead to some serious consequences for your vision. In our tech-driven world, many of us find ourselves glued to our devices for hours, whether we're gaming, working, or scrolling through social media. This constant exposure, especially with poor refresh rates, can cause eye strain, headaches, and even long-term vision issues. Gamers in particular should be aware of these risks and take proactive steps to protect their eyesight. Implementing ergonomic practices is a game changer. Simple actions like using blue light filters or maintaining soft lighting in your room can significantly reduce eye fatigue. Additionally, it's crucial to take regular breaks. Just follow the 20-20-20 rule. This means looking at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds every 20 minutes. Prioritizing your eye health not only improves your gaming experience, but also supports your overall well-being as you navigate daily life. So how can you make your screen time healthier? Can you imagine music without resonance? This fascinating phenomenon is key to how musical instruments work. When an instrument plays a note, it vibrates at specific frequencies. These frequencies can resonate with certain parts of the instrument, amplifying some notes and softening others. That's why a violin sounds different from a piano, even when they're playing the same note. This principle of resonance is also vital beyond music. Engineers and architects must consider resonance in their designs, especially in structures like bridges. If certain frequencies match a bridge's natural resonance, it can lead to dangerous vibrations and even catastrophic failures. So whether it's a beautiful melody or a sturdy bridge, understanding resonance helps us create harmony in both art and engineering. Isn't it amazing how such a fundamental concept affects so many aspects of life? Ever ridden a historic steam train in Australia? The Puffing Billy steam train, located in the beautiful Dandenong Ranges east of Melbourne, offers an extraordinary journey through stunning landscapes. Originally constructed in the early 1900s to transport timber from the lush forests, this railway line has a fascinating history. After years of decline, Puffing Billy was saved from oblivion and meticulously restored, transforming it into a popular tourist attraction. As you glide along the tracks, you can enjoy breathtaking views of towering eucalyptus trees, vibrant ferns, and charming wildlife, all while experiencing the nostalgia of steam travel. Plus, the open-air carriages let you feel the breeze and hear the iconic sound of the train chugging along. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or simply looking for an unforgettable experience, this steam train ride is a must. Next time you're in Melbourne, make sure to hop aboard Puffing Billy for an adventure that combines history and the beauty of nature. Can you imagine waterfalls flowing backwards in storms? In extreme weather events like hurricanes, powerful winds can actually push water upstream, causing famous waterfalls like Niagara Falls to momentarily reverse their flow. This breathtaking phenomenon occurs when the sheer force of the wind overcomes the waterfall's natural downward current, creating a dramatic and unusual sight. It's a reminder of just how intense nature can be. But that's not all. Beneath the ocean's surface, there are extraordinary underwater waterfalls as well, such as the Denmark Strait Cataract. Here, cold, dense water flows downwards into warmer water, creating massive cascades that are completely hidden from our view. These underwater wonders contribute to the ocean's intricate dynamics and help regulate temperature and salinity levels. So next time you think about waterfalls, remember that their flows can change dramatically due to the power of storms above and the mysteries beneath the waves. Have you ever wondered why chefs love eggs? Eggs are truly a culinary treasure with over 100 ways to prepare them. Whether you enjoy them scrambled, poached, or in a frittata, eggs offer endless possibilities in the kitchen. Their versatility allows them to shine in sweet dishes like cakes and custards as well. Interestingly, the pleats on a traditional chef's hat, known as a toque, symbolize the chef's mastery of egg cooking techniques. Each pleat represents one of the many different ways to prepare eggs, showcasing the chef's experience and skills. This highlights the importance of eggs in cooking, as they are not just a staple, but an essential element in creating delicious meals. Whether you're a novice in the kitchen or a seasoned cook, understanding the many ways to cook eggs can elevate your culinary creations. The next time you crack an egg, remember its rich history and significance in the world of cooking. Why exactly does the dragon blood tree look so unique? This striking tree, native to the Socotra archipelago off Yemen's coast, boasts a bare trunk and a crown of spiky leaves, giving it an otherworldly appearance. Its unusual form is not just for show, it's a clever adaptation to the island's dry climate. The dragon blood tree has evolved to survive harsh conditions by minimizing water loss while maximizing sunlight exposure. This quirky plant belongs to the Dicotyledon family, which includes most trees, yet its distinct shape and vivid red sap, resembling blood, set it apart. This sap was historically prized for its medicinal properties and even as a dye, underscoring the tree's cultural significance. Now, as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the dragon blood tree stands as a symbol of biodiversity in Socotra, reminding us of the wonders of evolution and how unique plants adapt to their environments. Let's uncover the truth about Snake Island. Officially known as Ilha da Queimada Grande, this mysterious island off the coast of Brazil is both breathtaking and perilous. It's home to the golden lancehead pit viper, a snake whose venom is so potent that it can kill a human within an hour. The island is estimated to have about one snake for every square meter, making it one of the most snake-infested places on Earth. Due to this extreme danger, the Brazilian government has declared visiting Snake Island without special permission is strictly prohibited. Scientists study the island's unique ecosystem, hoping to learn more about these fascinating snakes and the role they play in their environment. While the island is visually stunning, its reputation as a no-go zone for humans highlights the delicate balance between nature and safety. Would you dare to visit this snake-filled paradise? Most people don't know this, but ants are incredible. The African driver ant is among the most prolific insect species on the planet. These tiny creatures can produce an astonishing 3 to 4 million eggs every 25 days. This prolific reproduction helps them maintain their massive colonies, which can number in the millions. What's fascinating is their aggressive swarming behavior, which is not just for show. When foraging for food, these ants form massive groups, overwhelming prey with their sheer numbers. Their swarms can devour insects and even small animals in record time, showcasing their teamwork and efficiency. This incredible lifestyle allows them to thrive in various environments across Africa. So the next time you think of ants, remember the African driver ant, a true testament to nature's creativity and power. What if I told you kittens can have multiple dads? This fascinating fact comes from the way female cats, or queens, behave during their heat cycles. When a queen is in heat, she becomes quite the social butterfly, attracting several male cats. It's not unusual for her to mate with different tomcats. This means that a single litter of kittens can have various fathers. When the kittens are born, they can inherit different traits from each dad, leading to a striking mix of colors and patterns in their fur. This phenomenon is known as superfecundation, and it shows just how unique each litter can be. It's a reminder of the remarkable ways nature works, particularly in the animal kingdom. So when you see a litter of kittens, consider the possibility that they might be half-siblings, sharing a mom but having different dads. Isn't that wild? Did you know 2 songs lost the Oscar to 1? In the film Cold Mountain, 2 moving songs were up for the Best Original Song Oscar, showcasing the incredible talent in the music industry. However, in a surprising twist, neither of these songs won the coveted award. Instead, the Oscar went to Into the West from The Return of the King, which is part of the epic Lord of the Rings trilogy. This outcome highlights how competitive the music scene can be, especially during the prestigious Oscar season. Cold Mountain featured powerful compositions that resonated with audiences and critics alike, yet the fierce competition proved too tough. The win for Into the West demonstrates how even renowned films can face unexpected challenges in such a high-stakes environment. The Oscars are not just about films, but also about the phenomenal music that enhances the stories told on screen. This scenario leaves fans wondering, how often do great songs miss out on recognition due to fierce competition? Let's uncover the truth about Air Force One. Many people think of Air Force One as just one plane, but did you know there are actually 2 identical aircraft used to fly the President of the United States? This impressive setup ensures that the leader of the free world can always be on the move, ready to respond to any situation. When one of the planes is undergoing maintenance or repairs, the other is kept on standby, fully prepared for any urgent travel needs. Each plane is equipped with advanced technology, making it more than just a means of transport, it's a flying command center. From secure communications to onboard medical facilities, Air Force One is designed to keep the president safe and ready for anything. This clever arrangement not only provides seamless travel, but also enhances national security. So next time you hear about the president's travels, remember there's always a backup in the sky. Can you imagine Victorian families posing with the deceased? In the Victorian era, it was a common practice to take photographs of loved ones who had passed away. Families believed these portraits served as a lasting tribute, capturing the essence of their dearly departed. To prepare for the photo session, they dressed the deceased in their finest clothing, sometimes even propping them up in lifelike poses. This might seem strange to us today, but back then it was a way to remember and celebrate the lives of those who had died. These photos often included family members who would gather around, sometimes smiling, to create a sense of connection even in grief. The popularity of such memento mori portraits reflected the Victorians' complex relationship with death, emphasizing their desire to honor and memorialize their loved ones in a tangible way. Isn't it fascinating how practices around mourning can change over time? Hard to believe, but the gharial is unique. This remarkable reptile, with its long and narrow snout, stands out among crocodile-like creatures. As one of only 2 surviving members of the Gavialidae family, gharials have a special place in Earth's biodiversity. Unlike their more intimidating cousins, Gharials primarily feast on fish, using their slender snouts to snap up dinner with remarkable precision. Historically, these fascinating reptiles thrived in the major river systems of the Indian subcontinent, gracefully gliding through the waters. However, their numbers have dramatically declined due to habitat loss, pollution, and fishing practices that hinder their survival. Today, conservation efforts are underway to protect these unique creatures and restore their habitats. But will it be enough to ensure their future? Understanding the gharial's role in its ecosystem underscores the importance of safeguarding our natural environments and the incredible animals that inhabit them. Did you know the harmonica is the best-selling instrument? This amazing little instrument has sold over 100 million units, easily outpacing both the guitar and the piano. Its popularity can be credited to its accessibility and portability, making it a favorite among musicians of all skill levels. Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro, the harmonica fits snugly in your pocket and is ready to play anytime, anywhere. You can find it in various music styles, from blues to rock and folk, creating catchy melodies and soulful tunes. Its design is simple, with metal reeds and a plastic or wooden body, yet it offers endless possibilities for expression. The harmonica's rise began in the early 19th century in Europe and continues to thrive in today's music scene. Many famous musicians like Bob Dylan and Bruce Springsteen have showcased the harmonica in their songs, proving its timeless appeal. So if you've ever thought about picking up a musical instrument, why not start with the harmonica? It's fun, easy to learn, and always ready for a jam session. Why does Japan teach humor in schools? Japan is home to a unique company that offers schools focused entirely on humor, a concept that might surprise many. The first of these schools opened its doors in 1982, and since then, around 1,000 students enroll each year. This innovative approach emphasizes the importance of laughter not just for entertainment, but also for improving social skills, creativity, and emotional intelligence. In a society that values harmony and connection, learning to appreciate and create humor can help people communicate better and strengthen relationships. Students engage in various activities, from stand-up comedy to improv, providing them with tools to express themselves and understand different perspectives. This cultivation of wit and joy is particularly significant in a fast-paced world, where stress can often overshadow happiness. By focusing on humor, these schools aim to enrich everyday life, proving that sometimes laughter truly is the best medicine. Curious about how humor impacts culture beyond Japan? Prepare to be amazed by Nikola Tesla's astonishing beliefs. The famous inventor Nikola Tesla once claimed he might live to an extraordinary age of 150 years. He believed that electricity held mysterious healing powers that could positively influence our bodies and even extend our lifespan. Tesla was deeply fascinated by the relationship between electricity and health, suggesting that it could be used not just in devices, but also as a form of therapy. To explore this idea, it is said that he experimented on himself, trying to harness electric currents to test his theories. Sadly, despite his visionary ideas and groundbreaking work in electricity, Tesla passed away at the age of 86. His dreams of longevity and the therapeutic potential of electricity inspire discussions even today, sparking curiosity about how technology and health can intertwine. Could electricity one day unlock the secrets to living longer? Who knows? Let's uncover the truth about King Henry VIII's paranoia. King Henry VIII, known for his larger-than-life persona and tumultuous reign, had a peculiar form of security, a giant axe kept right by his bed. This wasn't just any old weapon. It was a reflection of the real dangers faced by rulers in the 16th century. Politics at the time was filled with betrayal and intrigue, making trust a luxury few could afford. Instead of choosing soft pillows for comfort, Henry preferred the cold steel of an axe, a stark reminder of the threats looming over him. His fears stemmed from past betrayals and the ever-looming risk of assassination, which constantly haunted monarchs. This chilling choice of bedside accessory raises questions about the mental state of historical figures burdened by power. How did paranoia shape their decisions and actions? Was this merely a precaution, or did it signal deeper fears? The axe serves not just as a weapon, but as a symbol of his turbulent reign. Why exactly does this giant stone hover in Ergaki? The Ergaki Reserve in Russia is home to a remarkable natural phenomenon, a colossal stone weighing around 600 tons that seems to defy gravity. This massive rock, known as the Lying Stone, has maintained its precarious balance for thousands of years, capturing the interest of both locals and scientists alike. The stone is perched on a narrow base, creating the illusion that it could topple at any moment. Geologists believe that a combination of weathering, erosion, and the peculiar forces of nature has led to this intriguing arrangement. While the stone appears perfectly stable, the underlying geological features, like the specific rock types and the terrain, contribute to its unique position. Visitors to Ergaki often marvel at how such a heavy object can stay upright, prompting questions about the natural forces at play. Could this balancing act be a clue to the history of this beautiful landscape? Ever wondered about cities in space like Angkasa? Angkasa is a remarkable city in the cosmos where astronauts are sent as part of groundbreaking missions. These brave explorers are not only living in this futuristic urban environment, but also have their sights set on another city called Iringwatu. This journey is more than just a travel plan. It's a crucial step in humanity's quest to explore further destinations beyond Earth. The astronauts in Angkasa undergo rigorous training to prepare for life in space, which includes learning how to navigate challenges in zero gravity. Their mission plays a vital role in gathering invaluable data about space and its potential for habitation. As they move toward Iringwatu, these astronauts push the boundaries of what we know, paving the way for future discoveries and possibly even colonization of other planets. What will they find in Iringwatu that could change our understanding of the universe? Discover the amazing LR Ring Doze Ring. This captivating piece of jewelry is not just for adornment. It's a technological marvel that translates voices in real time. Imagine wearing a ring that listens to spoken words and instantly converts them into text right before your eyes. This innovative device allows you to communicate effortlessly, making conversations smoother than ever. But that's not all. The LR Ring Doze Ring also lets users control various gadgets through simple hand gestures. Instead of fumbling for your phone or remote, a subtle movement can manage your smart home devices or answer calls. It combines elegance with cutting-edge functionality, making it perfect for anyone who loves to stay connected while looking stylish. Are you ready to embrace a new way of interacting with the world around you? This ring redefines jewelry in the age of technology. Surprising fact about blue whales and beach balls. Blue whales, the incredible giants of the ocean, are known for their immense size, reaching lengths of up to 100 feet. Hard to believe, but despite being the largest animal on Earth, these magnificent creatures have a surprisingly small throat. They can only swallow prey that is no larger than a beach ball. So, what does a blue whale eat? Primarily, it feeds on tiny shrimp-like animals called krill, consuming up to 4 tons of them every day during feeding season. The blue whale uses a technique called filter feeding, where it takes in large mouthfuls of water along with krill and then pushes the water out through its baleen plates, trapping the tiny creatures inside. This unique feeding strategy allows them to sustain their colossal bodies while navigating the vast oceans. Imagine a creature that big limited to such small morsels. Understanding these facts about blue whales offers a glimpse into the fascinating adaptations of marine life. How does such a large animal thrive on such tiny food? Spicy foods can boost your brain power. It's true. Eating certain spices can actually help improve memory in adults. Research shows that compounds found in chili peppers, turmeric, and even black pepper may enhance cognitive functions. For instance, capsaicin, the substance that gives chili peppers their heat, is linked to better blood flow to the brain. This increased circulation means that more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain cells, helping them function better. Turmeric, famous for its bright yellow color, contains curcumin, a powerful antioxidant that may protect against age-related memory decline. By adding these spicy ingredients to your meals, you not only spice up your dishes, but also supercharge your brain. Imagine enjoying a delicious curry while giving your memory a boost at the same time. So next time you're cooking, don't shy away from the sizzle and spice. Could a little heat in your diet be the key to sharper thinking as you age? Hard to believe, but justice was served. Judge Georg Conrad Morgan took on the extraordinary task of investigating over 800 individuals for corruption and murder in Nazi concentration camps during World War II. His relentless pursuit of justice aimed to hold accountable those responsible for unspeakable crimes. As he gathered evidence and testimonies, Morgan became a significant figure in the effort to expose the dark realities of the concentration camps. His tenacity and courage, however, placed him in the crosshairs of powerful men. Heinrich Himmler, the head of the SS, was not pleased with Morgan's progress and even ordered him to stop his investigations. Despite the dangers, Morgan's work highlighted the importance of accountability in the face of tyranny. His legacy reminds us that seeking justice, even against overwhelming odds, can yield hope and truth in the darkest times. What would you do in his shoes? Why did Trex roam with modern humans? The truth is more mind-blowing than we think. The mighty Tyrannosaurus rex lived around 68 to 66 million years ago during the late Cretaceous period, which seems incredibly distant. However, what's truly fascinating is that T-Rex existed much closer in time to us than it did to the Stegosaurus, who roamed the Earth around 150 million years ago. This means that while the T-Rex was tearing through its environment just a few million years before the extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs, the Stegosaurus had long disappeared. It's a stark reminder of how evolution and extinction shape our planet's history. So the next time you picture the age of dinosaurs, remember that the T-Rex and modern humans share a much more recent timeline than the ancient Stegosaurus. Isn't it amazing how our world is full of unexpected connections? Did you know about the fascinating vampire deer? The water deer, often called the vampire deer because of its sharp fangs, is an intriguing antlerless species that calls China home. This unique mammal thrives in forested and humid regions across China and Korea, where it navigates the lush landscapes with its remarkable adaptations. However, today, the water deer faces a critically endangered status, largely due to habitat loss and a significant decline in its population. This decline is alarming, as these deer play a vital role in their ecosystem. The vampire deer stands out not just for its distinctive fangs, reminiscent of something out of a fantasy novel, but also for its gentle demeanor despite its fierce appearance. Conservation efforts are crucial to protect this remarkable species and its habitat. Without immediate action, we may lose this extraordinary animal forever. So next time you hear about a vampire deer, remember how special it is and why we should all care about its survival. Is it really true that bees kick out male drones? In honeybee colonies, this fascinating and dramatic event occurs every winter. Male bees, called drones, have a single job: to mate with the queen. However, as temperatures drop and food becomes scarce, the female worker bees make a tough decision. They force the drones out of the hive to save precious resources. Alone and without the skills needed to survive, these expelled drones quickly perish. This strategy is critical for the colony's survival, ensuring that food is used only for those workers who actually contribute. During the warmer spring months, new drones will be created to carry on the species. This natural cycle showcases the remarkable efficiency of honeybee societies, where every member has a role and the collective well-being is prioritized. Did you know crowd control is crucial in transit stations? Managing the flow of people at busy transit stations can be a tough job, but it's essential for safety and efficiency. Transit staff are the unsung heroes who ensure that, even when hundreds of passengers arrive at once, everyone boards the trains or buses in an orderly manner. They skillfully navigate the chaos, using signs, verbal instructions, and their own presence to guide people where they need to go. This careful orchestration prevents bottlenecks and ensures that everyone can get to their destinations without unnecessary delays. Imagine a packed subway station during rush hour. Without effective crowd control, it could quickly become overwhelming. These professionals support smooth operations, making your daily commutes safe and stress-free. Next time you see them in action, remember how vital their role is in keeping our transit systems running smoothly. Guess what really drives appreciation of art? In 2007, famous violinist Joshua Bell took his remarkable talent underground, performing in a Washington, D.C. subway station while dressed as a street musician. Despite playing on a stunning $3 million violin, he earned a mere $31 during the entire hour, highlighting the shocking gap between true artistic value and public recognition. Over 1,000 hurried commuters strolled by, some barely glancing his way. This thought-provoking experiment revealed how context shapes our perception of talent. Many people didn't stop to listen because they were rushing to work or preoccupied with their phones. The performance raised questions not just about art appreciation, but also about how we often overlook brilliance in everyday settings. Isn't it fascinating to think that one of the world's greatest violinists went unnoticed in a bustling subway? Did you know cats only meow for humans? Contrary to what many people think, house cats use their meows mainly to communicate with us, not with each other. In the wild, adult cats rarely meow. Instead, they rely on body language and other vocalizations to interact with one another. However, as cats developed alongside humans, they discovered that a meow could effectively capture our attention. This clever adaptation means that your cat's soft meow or loud yowl is likely a direct message aimed at you. They might be asking for food, seeking affection, or even telling you they want to go outside. Different meows can express different emotions, and the tone or pitch can change how we interpret them. So the next time your furry friend makes a sound, pay close attention. They are trying to tell you something important. Understanding this unique form of communication can deepen the bond between you and your cat, making your interactions even more meaningful. Who knew those charming meows had such a special purpose? Why exactly does Lego inspire so much creativity? In 1978, Lego introduced the first minifigure with posable arms and legs, a game changer that transformed the toy's landscape. Before this innovation, Lego blocks were primarily about building structures. However, with these minifigures, the focus shifted to imaginative play, allowing kids to create stories and scenarios. Suddenly, builders could not only construct towering castles or speedy spaceships, but also populate them with characters that reflected their own adventures. The flexibility and movement gave players the chance to stage epic battles or delightful friendships, fostering creativity in a whole new way. This leap in design marked the beginning of a beloved series of figures, making Lego not just about blocks, but about storytelling and exploration. Today, the iconic minifigure continues to evolve, inspiring generations to dream big and build even bigger. Why exactly does Jaisalmer shine so bright? This stunning city in India is often called the Golden City because every building is beautifully crafted from golden sandstone. Imagine walking through streets filled with shimmering structures that seem to glow in the sunlight. Jaisalmer isn't just eye-catching. It's rich in history, dating back to the 12th century when it was founded by Rawal Jaisal Singh. The golden hue comes from the unique sandstone, which not only provides an enchanting appearance, but also lets buildings blend seamlessly into the desert landscape. Visitors can explore the magnificent Jaisalmer Fort, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and towers above the city, giving a glimpse into Rajasthan's regal past. The local architecture displays intricate carvings and latticed windows, inviting you to marvel at the craftsmanship. With its beautiful streets, rich culture, and vibrant markets, Jaisalmer captures the hearts of everyone who visits. What stories will you uncover in this golden oasis? Ever felt hangry after skipping a meal? This familiar feeling actually has a scientific explanation. When you don't eat for a while, your brain runs low on glucose, its primary source of energy. This shortage can make it tough for your emotions to stay in check. When the glucose levels drop, your body reacts by releasing stress hormones. This is why you might feel irritable or cranky when you're hungry. It's not just a coincidence. Studies show that low glucose levels can affect mood and decision-making. The next time you notice yourself snapping at a friend or family member, it might just be your brain asking for a snack. Keeping balanced meals and healthy snacks on hand can help you maintain your energy levels and mood. So if you feel hangry, maybe it's time for a bite to eat. This simple solution could keep your hunger and emotions in harmony. Was Steve Jobs really against signing autographs? In 1983, Apple's co-founder, Steve Jobs, made an unlikely statement when he signed a typed letter saying, "I'm afraid I don't sign autographs." Fast forward to 2022, and that very letter became a hot auction item, selling for a staggering $478,939. This fascinating piece of tech history shows not only Jobs' unique perspective on fame, but also how memorabilia related to iconic figures can hold immense value over time. The letter captures a moment in tech history when Jobs was still rising to prominence, embodying both his vision for Apple and his somewhat reclusive nature. Collectors and fans often seek personal touches from influential figures, and Jobs' reluctance to hand out autographs adds an intriguing twist to his legacy. It makes one wonder about the stories behind such items and what they reveal about the people we admire. Why did this particular letter resonate so strongly with bidders? And what does it say about our obsession with celebrity culture? Did you know ads once told women to gain weight? In the 1940s, America was buzzing with a surprising message. Being heavier was trendy. Some advertisements boldly claimed that if women gained just 10 pounds, they would have better luck in dating. This fascinating phenomenon highlighted the societal beauty standards of the time, where curvier figures were considered more attractive. Images in magazines featured women with fuller figures, promoting an idea that seemed unusual today. These campaigns reflected cultural ideals, as many believed that looking a certain way would bring love and attention. The message resonated with many women who felt pressured to conform to these standards, showcasing how advertising can shape perceptions of beauty. This curious chapter in advertising history raises questions about how beauty ideals have changed over time. Today, we often hear messages encouraging body positivity and self-acceptance instead of emphasizing weight gain or loss. What do you think has driven this transformation in societal views on beauty? Did you know that Braille bricks make learning fun? This innovative Lego model is designed specifically to help visually impaired children learn Braille in a playful and engaging way. Each colorful brick is specially crafted to represent a letter or number from the Braille system, creating a hands-on experience that encourages tactile reading. Imagine children not just stacking bricks, but also discovering the world of language through touch. As they play, they develop essential skills that can boost their confidence and literacy. The simple act of building with these bricks turns learning into an adventure, combining creativity with education. Plus, using such a familiar toy makes it easier for friends and family to join in, promoting inclusivity and shared experiences. With Braille bricks, learning becomes an exciting journey rather than a chore. How cool is that?